see you. I'm sure you're wondering why we're sitting here today. And I'll tell you, child, we're here today to talk about the cell, and I'm going to teach you a thing. First thing inside the cell we're going to learn about today is the nucleus. Now, the nucleus is the control center for everything that goes on inside the cell. And I tell you what, it is so important, and it is so nice. We're going to spend so long talking. So, I tell you what, the nucleus is surrounded by what's called the nuclear envelope. And that has little poles in it, just like on that beautiful skin yours, darling. And that skin, it controls what's going on in and out of the nucleus. And all them genes and all that DNA inside that nucleus get pushed around inside that little tiny organelle surrounded by that little envelope. Anywho, inside the nucleus is the nucleolus. This is a very important little organelle because you see, children, what it does is it reorganizes ribosomal RNA and proteins to create incomplete ribosomes.
Oh my god, Beth, have you heard about that plant cell? Like, who does she think she is? She has so much stuff that none of the animal cells have.
Oh yeah, like chloroplasts.
Oh my god, what are
That's
those?
just unfair.
I haven't even heard about that.
It's like these stacks of thylakoids that are stacked up in these structures called grana.
Oh my god.
And they float
It's
around
disgusting.
in what's it called that they float around in?
Stroma.
It's the stroma, right? And it's within it even has its own DNA. The
Oh my
chloroplast.
god.
It's got like that.
Did you know she has a cell wall too?
Cell
Do you
wall?
realize that? It sits right outside her plasma membrane. And it gives her structure. It's like
She
it's
does not
ridiculous.
deserve structure.
I know, it's ridiculous. Like,
we
who
don't even
does
have
she think
structure.
she is? She has a central vacuole. Do you realize that she has a central
vacuole?
Yeah,
That's
it holds all of her
preposterous.
excess water.
What
I
if
can't
I
even
have
deal with
excess
her.
water?
Who does she think she
What if I have
is?
excess
I
water?
can't deal with her. I can't. Ben, did you hear?
What?
The chloroplasts give her pigment and help her in photosynthesis too.
What?
I know.
She's so spoiled.
It's ridiculous.
I like to just sit around my house and talk about chromatin. What is chromatin, I ask myself, and I answer myself, well, Sonny, chromatin are the little interwoven fibers that are in the DNA and proteins when a cell is not divided. What happens to them, I ask myself? Well, I will tell you. What happens is that just before the cell divides, the chromatin supercoils and condenses into chromosomes.
Ben, this school's like a prison.
It is.
Just like a plasma membrane on the outside of a cell. They control what goes in and out.
Yeah, man.
They control everything. I hate the establishment.
I don't like the system.
I mean, plasma membranes are important in cells, but God, in the high school, this place is a prison.
Prison.
Hey, Michaela,
Yeah, Ben?
do you know what the cytosol is?
No, what is it?
I'm gonna tell you. Cytosol is a semi-fluid that circulates materials and suspends organelles. What do you think?
Oh, do you know where?
Oh, hi. I'm Danielle, and I run this school. I'm going to tell you a thing or two about vacuoles. So here's the thing. I'm a lot like the vacuole of this school because I hold all of the important information. In a cell, though, vacuoles hold all of the important nutrients, starches, pigments, anything you can really think of that the cell may need or may need to get rid of. So here's what they're going to do. If they need more fluid, they'll get more. If they need to get rid of it, they shoo it away. Just like me and nerds.
Hey, Michaela.
What, Ben?
Have you heard of the cytoskeleton?
No, what is it?
In cells, the cytoskeleton is very important. It acts as both a skeleton and muscles at the same time.
That's crazy.
It provides for internal structure and organization for the organelles, and it provides structure to the cell itself to make sure it's not just a blob.
Oh my God, it's
And
crazy.
it assists in movement and division.
No way.
So it's like a muscle and a skeleton. It's
No
amazing.
way.
Oh, wow.
Sharon, we need to talk about your paper on the Golgi apparatus that I assigned about a month ago.
What do you want, Mr. Bagel?
You turned in, but it was frankly atrocious.
What was wrong with it?
In total, it was kind of spread out over the page. You wrote about 2 sentences.
Excuse me?
So it didn't fulfill the criteria that I assigned
Okay, well, what
on
was
the
it?
rubric.
What was it,
It was
Mr.
a paper on the
Bagel?
Golgi apparatus. I clearly described it. You need to describe the function and the structure of the Golgi apparatus.
I did that.
No, you didn't.
I said it was round.
No. structure of the Golgi apparatus is actually layers of membranous sacs called cisternae.
Mr. Dingle, you just don't get me.
There's a cis phase and a trans phase. The Golgi apparatus modifies proteins. It receives them through the cis end from the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and then it sends them back out. Finished products at the trans side.
Is that it?
Well, it also produces complex polysaccharides. The reason I signed this paper, Sharon, is because Golgi apparati are very important in the cell function.
Okay, here's the thing. Now, my daddy has a lot of money, and I don't really care.
You could have put a little bit more effort into it. You wrote about unicorns.
Oh, hey, Michaela, have you heard of this new stuff called ribosomes?
What? No.
Dude, ribosomes, they're in eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells.
Do you know it?
They're everywhere, man. They're made of ribosomal RNA
Yeah.
and protein.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
They're not enclosed in a membrane,
Oh,
so
thank God.
you just take it, right?
Yeah.
And they're attached to structures called the endoplasmic reticulum.
Yeah.
And they're just floating around in
Oh
the
my God.
cytosol, so like they're everywhere.
That's crazy.
You want some?
Where do I get them?
Yeah, you just for a price.
What price?
14. Breaking news in cell biology, and now our on-site reporter, Susan.
Susan here, and I'm here to tell you today about the rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough one has ribosomes covering it, and the smooth one does not, but they serve the same purpose. Both is in charge of transporting materials throughout the cell. They're made of a network of tubular membranes. Back to you, Ben. Hey, Ben!
What?
Did you hear Jenny get the cilia?
You got a cilia?
Yeah, it's crazy. Have you heard of it?
No, I've not heard of a
Oh my
cilia.
god, I need to tell you. It's like little tiny little fingers on the outside of a cell that make it move.
Wait, you got those?
He drives one now.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy. He also put a flagella on the back of it.
A flagella.
It's so hot. I know.
A flagella,
It's
what
this
does
big
that
long
do?
whip and it makes you go.
He's gonna go so fast. Wow.
Hey Peggy,
What, Ben?
I got a new dog.
That's great.
He's a great dog, you know why?
Why?
Because he's just like a centrosome.
What's a centrosome like?
Oh, a centrosome. Okay, well in cells, microtubules grow from the centrosomes.
Why is your dog like that?
He's got so many microtubules, but also in animal cells, centrosomes have a pair of centrioles, just
That's
like my
crazy.
dog has a pair of ears.
What?
It's just like these analogies, they just keep coming.
That's insane.
And each of these centrioles
That's crazy.
has 9 triplets of microtubules arranged in a ring.
Yeah.
Just like my dog, his fence is a ring.
What?
That's
Basically,
crazy.
that's why I'm gonna name him centrosome.
That's crazy. Ben, I'm freaking out about this test. I don't know what to do. I don't know anything about mitochondria.
Is that all the test is on?
Yeah, that's it. But I don't know anything
That's
about
tough.
it.
Well, here, I'll quiz you. I'll help you out. So just tell me what you know about mitochondria at this
All I
point.
know is it's a powerhouse in the cell. That's all I know.
Well,
That's all I've learned.
that's all right. Well, just to give you a little bit more
It has its own
information.
DNA.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
What?
Right?
Yes, it does. It's good, and it's found in all eukaryotic cells.
Oh,
And it's the inner membrane of the mitochondria is highly folded, and that's called the cristae.
okay.
I don't know if it's
I don't know
cristae.
what to do. I'm not gonna pass.
It's all right. It's all right. There are 2 membranes. There are 2 membranes, and between them is a compartment called containing specialized enzymes, DNA, and ribosomes, and it's called the mitochondrial matrix.
Okay.
You think you're gonna be able to remember that?
I don't know. I hope so.
Well, I'm helping you. Well, there's a little bit more. You're not quite done yet, Dave. The mitochondria convert energy.
Okay.
That's why they're called the powerhouses of the cell. They convert energy
Okay.
stored in small macromolecules into the energy stored in ATP.
Okay.
So more or less, they're the powerhouse. Hey Martha, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Probably a princess. What do you want to be?
It's a pretty high aspiration, pretty ambitious, but I say I want to be a microvilli.
Why?
Because I mean, I've always wanted to line the intestinal cells and be constructed of microfilaments, you know?
Yeah,
It's
no,
always,
I
it's
get
been
that.
since a child. It's been my dream, and I feel like I can do it if I work hard.
Okay.
Carol,
What?
have you heard of this new horror movie
No, Dave.
by Guillermo del Toro called Lysosome?
What is it?
It's about lysosomes.
No way.
No,
What's it about?
A lysosome is a membrane subground sac of hydrolytic enzymes.
No way.
You know what they do?
What do they do,
I mean,
man?
first of all, they're only
Dave?
found in animal cells. recycle organic compounds. You know what we are?
Animals?
We're organic compounds.
Oh my god!
Carol, that's why the lysosome recycles us in the movie. Okay?
What's
Isn't
he
that
gonna do?
dang
Is it the
scary?
bad guy?
It is. Of course, it's the bad guy who's gonna recycle people. Carol. You know what the lysosome also does?
What does it do?
Provides a shape
No way!
to the cells.
That's
And in the
crazy!
context of the movie, it provides a shape.
I thought that movie was called Suicide Sax.
Suicide sacs.
Yeah.
I think that's the subtitle. Lysosomes, suicide sac.
Why is it called that?
Because sometimes when a cell needs to kill itself, it breaks open its lysosomes, and all the digestive enzymes eat up the cell from the
okay,
inside.
okay, I get that.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
okay.
what it is. It's the
I'm gonna go
people.
see it.
Oh, cool.
Hey Ben, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, Martha, I've been thinking that I want a peroxisome.
Why?
They're so useful, especially in cells, and I've got a whole lot of those.
Same!
Right? I mean, I think most of us do. They produce hydrogen peroxide as a byproduct. And it's a byproduct of the detoxification of substances by removing hydrogen from a toxin
That's so useful!
and combining that to
I want
oxygen.
one now too!
And they combine it to oxygen. It's a peroxisome.
That's crazy!
Christmas is only like 2 months and 6 days away, so